This is a student response film on sustainability and other related topics. The Sustainable Students Organization asks students around campus to share their voices on green subjects.
Sustainability means utilizing the resources which have already been used to some other places where they can still be used.
Sustainability is a way for people to make minor changes in their life to help impact the environment in a bigger way than just themselves. So it's doing little things like, for instance, if you get a lot of to-go food and you have styrofoam containers, recycling could make the biggest difference to the earth, and it doesn't affect your daily life at all, but it really makes an impact. And if everyone just understood that, and it help us sustain our environment and grow.
What does sustainability mean to you?
Personally, sustainability to me kind of starts with the person.
Sustainability means keeping buildings and houses and, keeping everything green, like being safe to the environment.
Well, sustainability means to me is like making campus more efficient, recycling more, and just being better to the earth.
Whenever I hear that word, I just think of all of our resources and everything and trying to preserve them to make sure that future generations have the same natural resources and abilities and capabilities that we have today and make sure that they are able to use them in the future.
So what does it mean to be sustainable?
It means not littering.
Personally, sustainability means, we all think about it in big ways. We want to think about natural oil, gas, coal, and stuff like that, but I think to me it's at what you can do at the individual level, which is just shutting off the light or shutting off the TV in the lounge if you live in the dorm. And I think the biggest problem with sustainability as of now is that we get into political debates about it in a big way, but we don't do it in a small way. So for me personally, I think sustainability starts at the individual level and then hopefully works up into the bureaucratic level. So, yeah.
There are many different views about what sustainability is and what it means to these students individually. Sustainability can be defined as an ability or capacity of something to be maintained or sustain itself. It is about taking what we need to live now without jeopardizing the potential for people in the future to meet their needs.
How often do I recycle? Personally, I recycle, it depends on where I'm at. If I'm in an area with the recycling can, then I will go out of my way to make sure that I throw the proper products away, plastic bottles and to-go containers, stuff like that. But when I'm at home, I kind of have a trash can, no recycling can, whatever fits in the bag goes in the bag and I throw out. That's the real answer for me.
I carpool to class every day, and I turn my lights off and air off when I leave my room.
Sometimes, because in Tower South they got the little recycle bin, so I put if I'm drinking something, I throw it in there. But other than that, I just put it in the garbage can.
Do you find it easy to recycle on campus?
It's easy.
I recycle when I can. When I get like bottles and stuff from the UC or when I eat, I recycle that. I recycle back at home. My mom's a big recycler, so when I'm staying at home, I recycle.
Where's the recycling bin around here at the UC?
I've never seen one.
I would say moderately, yes. More often than not because I live in the dorm and we have designated areas for recycling, so it makes it a whole lot easier to do it. So, yeah.
How often do you recycle?
I recycle about every day.
Do you see recycling bins in this area?
Not even one.
Do you think it's easy to recycle on campus?
I think it's pretty easy, but it's just a matter if people care not to do it. So.
As you've been watching, many students recycle on a daily basis, but there have been mixed views about the accessibility of recycling bins on campus. They shared their thoughts on how to change this and other topics.
What SEMO can do is show more advocacy towards recycling and towards the environment. They can do that. One, I don't know if anyone notices, the power is always on in buildings. There's never all the lights turned off. I know that might be for safety, but at the same time, when you lock the doors to a building, it means no one's going to go in, so why not cut the lights? I think that would help out the environment a lot. They have recycling cans randomly sporadic throughout buildings, but they aren't in locations where there's trash cans as well, so people don't have the option side by side. They'd have to walk in the UC from the trash can all the way down the hall to the staircase to find one paper recycling bin instead of just having it right next to each other. I think those are little things that they could do that would really impact and help out the students.
Well, I think they could go beyond recycling, like with the lights. I know a lot of the lights stay on a lot, especially in the rooms. I mean, I for one, don't turn my light off hardly ever except to go to sleep. So if we could do something with like light sensors, that would not only make it more sustainable, but it would also cut down costs in the university.
I don't really have many ideas how we can become more sustainable, but just the campus as a whole, if everyone knew a little bit more about just ways to recycle and become more sustainable, I think it would benefit the university.
We want to thank all the students that participated in this video, and if you want to share your answers to these questions, follow us on Twitter at GreenWeekCMO. Have a happy Earth Day, and remember to be more conscious about the choices you make every day that affect the Earth.